Welcome back. Welcome back. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carde about Empowerment Assets LLC. This is our live trading session for 1 p.m. Eastern. If you guys followed me earlier, if you guys was on a live, I gave you guys an entry point on SPX. Anything above 48.9250 was our entry point. We actually hit above there, and everything else was pretty good. We hit a daily high 49.0150, 49.0148. So from our entry point, we pretty much almost had a $10 rally. So you did have an opportunity to be able to take profits off the table there. So my thing is just seeing it and believing it, having faith in what's really going on, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think people really grasp the concept when it comes to option trading, seeing green and taking green. Team taking profit, that's what it's all about. Just put yourself in position to be successful. I don't think people really try to analyze it, but this is the way the market's supposed to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're supposed to be able to get in and out of a trade, take your position, and then respect your profit. Get to the point where you respect your profit, ladies and gentlemen. Please start respecting your profit. So what we do have on the screen is SPX. I would go short on SPX below 48.9250 again. It's going to be a quick scalp. We do got other few plays that I really want to look at. Apple has just been in the range all day long. I haven't been really too much digging or loving the move, but eventually Apple will come through. We still got all week. Apple do report this week. But we did have other opportunities. We did have other trades that was on the table today. So we'll see how that pans out. Anybody got any questions? Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any questions? All right, you guys don't have no questions. We'll sit here for a few minutes. We'll talk about a few things, and then we'll go from there. But like I said, this is the 5-minute time frame. This was easier trade on a 2-minute time frame. If you actually see the top, when we did hit a high of the day, we did get a rejection here. We did have a 3-bar setup here. So my thing is, we got the 1 bar, we got the 2. Once we broke below here, we did have an entry point to the downside if you were just looking to scalp. So 41.0105, 49.0105 had an opportunity to trade it back to the downside. So you did have a 6-point swing all the way down, right? So my thing is just looking for that and taking full advantage of that. Why such a rejection at 191 on Apple? That's for the institutions. Let me get to it. That's for the institutions lies. That's where the money is at. Multiple times rejection. We could continue to keep getting rejected there. I think it's an invisible area they want to continue to keep on pushing people out of the market, and it's doing its job. But if you was able to get in at the bottom at 189.58, you would have made a tremendous amount of profit before it got rejected again. So my thing is, don't worry about the invisible rejection. We still got time this week. I'm looking for Apple to actually make a move towards the end of the day and leading into tomorrow. But we are in a range. So we are range bound, ladies and gentlemen. We are range bound. So that's where the institutions lies at 191.15, 191.16-ish. That's where the institutions lie. It's been hit multiple times here. So there's been a target multiple times here, pretty much here, and then my thing is here and here. So it's been hit that multiple times. So my thing is, if we can break 191.16, 191.15-ish, we still got a threshold to break a 191.28. And then if we can break that, I think we can continue to keep pushing to the upside. So we'll see where that takes us for the rest of the day, and then we can make some profit from that. Great question, Chris. Great question. Starbucks did a complete recovery from the bottom day, 92.24. It did push up to 93.29. We did get a rejection there. Institutions came in, so we'll see. If it breaks the high of the day, my thing is we'll have something to be worried about. But they do report earnings. Let me give you guys a date. I don't want to send you guys off. They do report earnings Tuesday, so after the bill tomorrow. So we'll see where that takes us. I don't really expect them for to be earnings, especially with the sales over in China. That's a big part of their business, and then we'll see how that actually pans out. So my thing is, I can see us dropping back down to 90, and then my thing, if we can drop down to 90, that'll put us in good position to be able to make a decent amount of profit. Tesla did rally today back above 190. Currently, we at 187. So let's put this on a 5-minute time frame. Let's see what we could have got into some trades. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. We did hit a top. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're trading off a 3-bar setup, my thing is you could have took this trade for a scalp. We got 1, we got 2. Once the 3rd bar came out, pretty much we got a shooter. And then the next candle actually came into place. You could have got into your trades to the downside at 189.62, and then you could have rolled it down a couple of dollars. So my thing is just being patient and just taking a trade when the trade presents itself. That's what it's all about, being patient and taking a trade when it presents itself. Now, my thing is to be quite honest and frankly with you guys. I will ride it back up to the upside. I will ride it back up to the upside. I will do calls to the upside if we break 189.60. I would go back long on Tesla. I would do 195s and I would do 190 calls to the upside for Friday. That's what I would take. Now let's see how SPX is panning out, ladies and gentlemen. I really like the position SPX in. I think that we can rally based off of Megatech and all of these beautiful earnings that's coming out this week. I think that we can rally completely to the upside. Now, if you guys look on the 2-minute time frame, which I love a lot, once again, we do have a 3-bar setup, and I want you guys to start paying close attention to how you can actually scalp. We got 1, we got 2. Once we broke above 48.95.90, we could have took the trade, and we'll be have $1 profit. What's good? What's good, Klaus? How you feeling? How you feeling? So, that's pretty much an easy trade on SPX. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, earlier, I put this on a 30-minute time frame. Give you guys what I saw earlier and how you guys could have made a bag. Strictly just being patient. So was taking calls going long at 48.92.50. And once we broke above it, everything else was lights out. We did get almost a $10 rally from that point. So my thing is, sometimes you just can't sit into a trade. When you get a trade and then you actually rally up and you create a high of the day, you still want to look to the left because we do got an all-time high of 49.06.69. It's just a matter of time before we break that. I think that we can actually break that over the next couple of days, probably tomorrow, because we do have a lot of earnings coming in hot, and that can actually push the market up into a positive direction. If earnings go left, it will push the market in a negative direction. And then my thing, we still got a short position of 48.92. So if we break that, we can short it to the downside. We can short it to the downside. So 15-minute time frame don't look too bad. 5-minute time frame don't look too bad. So my thing is just being patient. I think a lot of us is not patient enough to be patient, waiting on our trade and our setup. Like I said, we do got a hard resistance at 191.15, 191.16-ish area. If we can break that, our next resistant area is 191.28. So if we could break both of those areas, I would feel comfortable of Apple going back close to the high of the day, and then that'll put all our Apple contracts in profit. So just seeing it and believing it, ladies and gentlemen, just seeing it and believing it, and just going from there will actually help us a lot. So don't be afraid to take the trade, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be afraid to take the trade. You can't hit a shot you don't take. You can't win a trade that you don't take. So my thing is, do not sit on the sideline all the time. But literally from the bottom this morning, we have been in the uptrend. So because we did hit the bottom of 189.58. So we really rally up almost $2. So my thing is, if you got into those trades at the bottom, you are in profit. Now look out on a 2-minute time frame. We having a hard time exceeding this level. We currently just broke above it. If you guys can clearly see, we currently broke above it. She just trying to break, yeah. And if she breaking, if she can stay above that and we could break 191.28, I feel a little bit more comfortable. I feel a little bit more comfortable with my plays and my positions. I feel a little bit more comfortable. But we just got to be patient. Patience is key. I think a lot of people don't have patience. I think everybody is, a lot of people are microwave traders. They want instant profits. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it don't. You can get into a trade, you could be an instant profit, and you don't take it because you're looking for more to take off the table. So in this instant, I like the way it's moving. We did get a rejection with a wick back below it. So my thing, this is our hard line. So that's our hard resistance. So we'll see if it continue to keep on holding. Like I said, if we can break that resistance, and then we can break the second resistance that I have right there, I feel a little bit more comfortable. So let's go from there, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have any questions, put it in the chat. At what point do you decide to exit your contracts on Apple? I'm in 206, 105 calls. Something like that. Me personally, I would take 35%. Depends on how it actually plays out for the rest of the day on those type of trades. So because my thing is those pretty much lotto plays. I think Apple can get to that point. 204 is the threshold, so I think Apple can eclipse 205. But I know Apple can get to 200 before the week over with. Its earnings and everything lines up perfectly. So I think those contracts can print. I think they can go well above $125 plus a contract. Great question, Chris. Great question on that one. But like I said, we continue to keep on getting rejected at this area, ladies and gentlemen. We continue to keep on getting rejected time and time again. So this is a range that we are in. It's the range we in. So we'll see how it performs from here. Tesla, still looking good on the day. I think a lot of people wanted Tesla to continue to keep on falling, but Tesla is out of buy-in, ladies and gentlemen. You do have an opportunity to buy it long term. So my thing is, that's what I like. That's what I like. Get Tesla an opportunity to buy some shares on Tesla. If you can afford to buy some shares on Tesla. I do have a straddle in on General Motors. I do have a straddle in on General Motors, $35.50 call, and also put for this. I really like it for February the 2nd. I really have a straddle in on that, so I really like that play. It's not looking too bad. Pretty much is level right now. In either direction, if we go put a call, I'm just looking to make 25%. I'm okay with 25%. So no matter what direction it goes in strong. Any questions? Any questions? Apple is at a liquidity. Yes, it is. It's at a liquidity level. I agree. It's at a liquidity level. So we'll see if the banks want to get busy. And if they do get busy, we can see some movement. But if they don't want to get busy, we'll continue to keep consolidating. All right. I like it. I like it. I'm just patient, man. I'm just one of those traders. I'm very patient. I'm very patient. So we'll see how we actually pan out. Like I said, if we can break above 195.15.16, and then we can break above 191.28, 191.30, I feel really, really comfortable with those trades. NASDAQ is still on fire for the day. I haven't even looked at QQQ on the day. Boeing did exactly what I needed to do. It dropped from the bill. It rallied back up, and then it dropped back down. So those contracts was pretty much in profit immediately. So I really like that. We need AMD to actually pull back above. I was looking at AMD. I really like AMD 180 calls. AMD is down $1 and some change today. But if you look at AMD on a 30-minute time frame, we do got an opportunity. She did reject early at 10 a.m. and then push back up. And then she got a rejection as well. So we'll see what AMD goes from there. We do have a large gap to fill to the upside, but we are in an inverse cup and handle, so we'll see where it goes from there. But if AMD can actually creep back above 176.80, I feel a little bit more comfortable from there. So we'll see where AMD goes from there. We got a lot of good plays this week, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of good plays, man. So I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about the market. Feeling really good. We just need Apple to get her things together. If Apple can pull it together, I think the market can actually follow the trend, especially on the 30-minute time frame, man. Apple did bounce off that bottom, and she's been going up since then. It's just been in a range on a smaller time frame. So my thing is we need for her to break, because she's currently right back at the resistance levels again. If we can break this level and they can continue that uptrend and that momentum, we can really feel good and generate some profit. If we can get back to resistance of 192.20, I would feel really good. Any questions, put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Preparing some content for you guys. My thing is everybody trade different. There's no one approach that fits all. You can take bits and pieces from everybody, and then you can gel it together and fit into your program, and you can trade the way you want to trade. But I do advise you guys to gain knowledge before you get into the market and start trading, because the market is a cesspool. There's all kind of reptilians in this market. I'm talking about that eat you alive. And one, think about how you're going to feed your family. So my thing is having the knowledge before you having the profit is to me is very beneficial. So I'd rather for you to come in the game with the knowledge than to come in the game with the profits or with the money to be able to make profit, because you make decisions because you don't have information. So this is what I like about the market. Like I said, Apple have that invisible resistance level, and it's consistently keep getting rejected there. It's consistently keep getting out for you guys. Yeah, just look at this. Just gonna look at Apple here real a second on a different setup and just see how she actually is panning out. Like I said, Apple doesn't look bad, ladies and gentlemen. We just need to break that resistance. She don't look bad. We just need to break that resistance. You know what I'm saying? If we can break that resistance, I feel a little bit more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we need to break that resistance on Apple. You know, I feel real comfortable if we can break that resistance. Yeah, I feel real comfortable. We there again, ladies and gentlemen. We are there again. 2 minute time frame. That's what I've been trading on. We'll see where that takes us. Let's see if we can break. We breaking a little. Let's see if we can hold. Let's see if we can get a full candlestick above there. Apple does have an average true range of $3.13. So my thing is, we'll see what happens here. We are above that resistance. Let's see if we can hold. Let's see if we can get a full candlestick to actually continue to keep on accelerating. So, any questions, put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Any questions, put it in the chat. We'll see where Apple takes us, and then we'll see what the rest of the market actually gives us for the rest of the day. You know, I'm liking the way it's looking now. We did pull up, so my thing is our next resistance is 192. Well, 191.28. And let's see if we can break that level and continue this rally. All right. Apple is everything. Apple, Microsoft, these are some pretty powerful companies. If they move, the market can move with them, right? Because both companies is worth $3 trillion. That's $6 trillion in assets and valuation under just two companies. I read an article earlier. The world is in $307 trillion in debt. I always wonder like who we are in debt to. So those are things to think about. If America is $34 trillion in debt, that's almost 10% of that's more than 10% of that. So we got a lot to worry about as America. So my thing is, when we do have companies like this that's beautiful, that's continuing to keep on producing products that people love and people enjoy, we can go from there. But keeping it simple, ladies and gentlemen, Apple did bust through our first resistance. It's having a hard time getting to our second resistance. So my thing, we just got to have patience. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see if we can continue to keep on rocking it. ES is looking good. My thing is, 2 minute candlestick coming out is forming. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about patience and entry. Patience and entry. That's what it's all about. We got a rejection. It seemed like we want to come back to resistance. So we'll see where we can go from here. I got a few more minutes with you guys. Feel free to ask questions. Put it in the chat. Feel free to ask questions. I can't believe it's already 1 p.m. Eastern. Time goes by fast. That's why I say time wait on no man or no woman. So no matter what circumstance and situation we're in, you got to get busy. Because, you know, tomorrow's not promised. The next hour is not promised to you, you know. So just take advantage when you are in the motion. So that's why I try to keep my promise to my group and my team. If I said we're going live, we're going live. Unless I'm completely too sick to go live, I usually try to come through. Because your word is everything. Word is bond. Word is bond, ladies and gentlemen. Word is bond. So we did get the rejection, ladies and gentlemen. We are back down to 191.20. So my thing is, we did get that rejection. So just being patient, man. Being patient. Like I say, a lot of traders, they do feel that emotions. They do feel that lack of being patient. But it goes with the territory. Apple is back down to our resistance. So institution is bringing it back down. So just be patient. Anybody got any questions for Coach? Anybody got any questions for Coach? I enjoy it. I know a lot of people always ask me what gets me up every day. Myself, family, kids, wife, and being able to teach, being able to reel people in, show them how I actually trade and how to actually pivot in the market. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I enjoy the most. To be honest with you guys, on this 2-minute time frame, it doesn't really even look that bad. We're still a little bit above resistance, and let's see if we can stay above it. On the Hakanashi candlesticks, I like the way this blue is looking. It's still showing me a complete uptrend. So let's see if we can get a lights out 30 cent or 40 cent move, and we can go from there. Yeah, that's key news. I think they preparing and getting ready for something that's really big, gigantic gonna happen. But we'll be able to take advantage of that as well. I think diversifying your portfolio will put you in position to be successful. Diversifying your portfolio, Chris. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can get this move to break above. Let's see if we can get this move to break above. And like I said, I do recommend a few books. I do recommend a few books. I know a lot of people is going away from indicators, but you know, some of them do work. Some of them is beneficial. Some are not. Whatever works for you, I think you guys should do that. I really enjoy this book a lot. I really enjoy this book a lot. So my thing is, if you guys can get this book, it'll be very beneficial to you. I really like that book. So I think just reading and understanding what people come up with their concepts and what people come up with their ideas will benefit you. So my thing is, and my thing is, and being prepared and being ahead of the game. My thing is, we know that BlackRock just filed an ETF for blockchain. So my thing is just being ahead of the game. Knowing these things ahead will keep you ahead. So my thing is seeing what's really going on in the future. They're gonna try to tokenize everything, and as they tokenize everything, I think it'll be beneficial to you to understand how you'll be able to use the system. Hey, Lonnie, how you doing? How you doing? And then, like I said, volume profile, I still use it, ladies and gentlemen. This works. Know where the volume is at. Know where the orders is being placed. So those are the couple of books that I like. I think that everybody should have. And it'll benefit you. It'll benefit you and then anybody else that actually use it. So Fibonacci retracement, trading, I like it. I love it. Opportunity. I'm just giving you guys some books. Opportunity. You have to read them. Ladies and gentlemen, when you get books, you have to read them. They're not going to read themselves. So please do more reading. My thing is reading helps you evolve, and it also helps you elevate. Reading helps you evolve, and it helps you elevate. Right? Because you're able to see different things from different lenses, from everybody, from different angles, multiple interpretations. SoFi did pretty good today, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys check that out. SoFi did pretty good. AMD is not really giving up too much today. It's been giving away a lot. So my thing is, I was expecting for her to consolidate one of these days and fall. So my thing is, we'll see how she continue to keep on performing. But SPX is rising. SPX is pushing. So, like again, saying, ladies and gentlemen, it's not often that I'm wrong. I can be too early, but my thing is, it's up to you to take the price, target, and do multiple contracts so you can make profit really fast and get out of a trade. So entry point was 48.92.50, and then from that point we hit 49.01. So pretty much almost a $10 rally. But even if you still got in there with pullbacks, ladies and gentlemen, you're still up a pretty decent amount. $6+. So my thing is, that's what it's about. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. Because sometimes I would go live and I might not warn people because I might just be in front of my computer. I might see something in the market that I want to take full advantage of. So, you know, that's what it's about. Just seeing it, ladies and gentlemen. My thing is seeing green, taking green. Remember, team take profit. It's all about profitability, ladies and gentlemen. Profitability, right? Put yourself in position to be able to be profitable, right? Seeing previous levels of resistance, seeing where the liquidity lies and all that, it makes sense. All these things adds up to you becoming a better trader. Being able to see the market, right? Being able to see the market from a different lens, right? Sometimes you got to switch it up a little. Like I told you guys, we consistently kept hitting 191, 15, 16. We finally broke that, so now we consolidate and we continue to keep on hitting 191, 24. So my thing is, Apple is moving along from the bottom today, from 189.58, but we still have a long way to go. We still got a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna hang with you guys for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna let you guys enjoy your afternoon. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy your afternoon. We'll see where the market takes us from here. But like I told you guys, I'm in the Apple calls. AMD calls. Like I said, I gave you guys a weekly pick, so please take advantage of the weekly picks. I can't force you guys to take trades because my thing is educational purposes. But my thing is, if you like the setup and you can chart it, and then you can put yourself in position to align with it capital wise, and then your mental focus, you can take a trade. All right. My thing is, if you take a trade and you're profitable, ladies and gentlemen, take the bag off the table. You know, just look and put yourself in position. Say, hey, if this profitable, right? Does this make sense? If it makes sense, ladies and gentlemen, take full advantage of it. I just like the way the market is setting up today. My thing is we don't have too many big moves all across the board. We have small moves, small gainers. We know, of course, we have Tesla that's erratic, moves up in large increments and down in large increments. We did have Meta explode. A client made a decent amount of money on there. My thing is that's how thanks he like to trade that one. So Meta moves. SoFi moved as well. So my thing is SoFi did come back from the dead. SoFi was pretty much down this year at $4.45. So if you bought the shares at the bottom, you're in great position. You pretty much up over 100% right now. She did bottom out. So my thing is you did have an opportunity to trade her. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'm gonna hit with you guys for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'm gonna let you guys enjoy your day. But my eyes is really glued to Apple, ladies and gentlemen. My eyes is really glued to Apple. I want to see if Apple can make that transition and break these resistance zones, and see if Apple can push back to pre-market lows, and then Friday low. So we'll go from there. 30 more seconds, and I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed the live.